Today's March 12th, 2019, and this is episode 70 of PlaneSavers. Good morning, everybody. It's Tuesday. We have our friends at Bell enhancing the audio today. I'd like to take this opportunity again to thank Bell for letting me hang out with the brand new Relentless 525. That was such a fun episode. Well, folks, it is -8 today. It is, that is plus 18 degrees Fahrenheit. We are nice and warm. Whew. So today we're gonna have to figure out where we're gonna work on the DC3, how am I gonna get the engine to Montreal, and a lot of stuff, man. There's a lot of logistics. I'm gonna be hitting the road to Red Deer here pretty quick, and yeah, it's been fun. It's almost time to say goodbye to Yellowknife and start saying hello to the road, because we only got, you know, 80 some days to go, folks. So yeah, again, yeah, this is just being a blast, but I have to get in. I'm going to talk to Benoit today about where we're going to park the airplane. And but before I go in, I want to show you a video of a Canadian Starfighter in Halifax. So there's a special video for that. I'm going to turn around and film this Bell, and then I'll see you inside.
Hey Mikey, it's just Danny. It's up to about -2. We're in Halifax. I'm at the Atlantic Canada Aviation Museum, and this is PlaneSavers. East Coast. Atlantic Canada Aviation Museum. It's Saturday, March the 9th. I'm going to do a little bit of video on our 104. Her number is 104783. She was built March of 1962, and then in about April, she joined 417 Squadron at Cold Lake, Alberta, and she served there until she went out of service in 1986. We've had this aircraft in the museum for about 20 years. We got it complete. We brought it in the building, and this is where she stayed. We got a lot of stuff with it, everything. Complete engine. Walk around the bird here. And yes, above it is the Silver Dart. And to get it in this building, we actually cut a door in the wall to bring it in. It is a complete airframe, a helmet from a guy that flew it, the spurs to click into the ejection seat. We got pretty much everything for it. Now, let's do something else. Here we go, Mikey. It's a little tight to get down into, but here we are. There. Down and in. She is a tight cockpit, but she is complete. There we go, Mikey. I thought you might enjoy it. A little look inside the 104. Anyway, we'll talk at you later. Bye.
Oh, that's so cool. That's probably going to be the last time we see the Bell. The 525 is heading back to Texas here in the next couple days, and we're going to be hitting the road. So I want to say goodbye to the Bell crew, and thank you again. Hopefully see you next year or whenever you have a new airplane or a new helicopter to test. It was great having you guys. Okay, and a big thanks to Danny in Halifax for showing us that Starfighter and jumping in. That's a first for PlaneSavers. Very cool. I'm gonna run in, warm up. I hear Benoit's got some good news. So let's get on Skype and call Benoit and see if we have a spot to work on our airplane. Whew. Yeah, it's doing great, folks. Oh, yeah. Okay, man. Let's get on the computer and let's get moving.
Instrument panel, windshields, right? So the heated windshields, this is DTBs, whatever. So instrument panel, inverters, radio power wiring, co-pilot's light assembly indicator, bulbs, horizon, the electric horizon, fuel shutoff valves, compass system interconnect, rotating big overhead switch panel, which is what you had a problem with. It's switch panels that were cut out. These are the blueprints for them. Tells you all the wiring numbers.
Oh, wow.
So this is DTBs, but they belong to the DOT DC3. Overhead panel switch, instrument range markings, which is good. You know what those are. Janitrol heater installation for DTD. See right there, DTD. Janitrol heater, so you can have some heat. Master relay box, generator wiring. So these are all things that you have. It has the fuel shutoff valves, because this airplane has fuel shutoff valves, not the fuel selector AD. So you don't have to do that AD, but fuel shutoff valve wiring, because everybody did it different. And then here, the TCA engine harness wiring. This is the wiring to run the engine boxes. We didn't have that. So Trans-Canada Airlines, how to make the engine harness.
Oh, wow.
TCA type. So when Ronnie says that these engines are wired differently, here's the original blueprint.
Do you think this would come in handy for build-ups?
If you have any snags, yeah. But the overhead wiring's cut out. So you're gonna install some overhead wiring, you have all the switches wiring. AC power, inverter, generator wiring. So everything's different on these airplanes, but here's the original blueprints. This is Joe's.
Well, that's a great find.
We're gonna take those, because then all they have to do is just trace wiring numbers to do the overhead panels.
Jeez, that's cool.
And if you have any snags, people are like, well, how are these shutoffs wired? Well, now you know.
So Rod just surprised me. I didn't even film him coming in. He just, boom, he shows up with a box, and I just barely got to record on the camera. So, well, thank you, Rod. Rod found all the snags, because now if you remember, and I'll show some footage right here of just how bad the cockpit was dismantled. Luckily, DTB and DTH and DTD were all kind of sister ships. So we got diagrams and now blueprints that Rod found out. So that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Thanks, Rod.
No problem. That will help, so people don't have to spend weeks trying to figure out what goes where.
Yeah, she'll fly again. We can make her fly. Like, we have all the parts, just labor.
Okay. Bonjour, Benoit.
Bonjour, de Montréal.
So Rod actually just dropped off a box of records for DTB, DTH, and DTD. It is the Department of Transportation's blueprints, and I know you love blueprints, of all the wiring schematics for the cockpit.
Transport did a lot of modifications on them when they acquired the aircraft, so it will really help.
Yeah, Rod was just going through some of the little stuff, like there's the electronic fuel selectors and stuff like that, and Rod stuff. I get really confused a lot of that, but So I got a message from you. I didn't look because I wanted to say that I wanted to do it on Skype here. You said you found a place?
I sent one message on a Facebook group dedicated to Saint-Hubert Airport, and I get some callback after. And this morning, I had a call with the airport administration, and what is happening is that we have a location until June. This is not something that is inside. But basically, we have it was previously used as a taxiway, but now this is no more in use at all. So we can use the complete ramp for us for the container and to restore the aircraft.
Oh, that's amazing. So is it on airport property?
This is on airport property, so we have no fences to take down, and we have only the AvOp permit to get in order to go to this place. So it will be something very simple to get a permit from the airport. This is a quick exam to learn about name of taxiway, basic things for securities to be sure that there are no incidents.
Oh, that's cool. I got to look it up. So you sent me some Google image links?
Yes.
Yeah, cool. That's good news. I'll take a look at it, and hopefully it's pretty cool. And thank you for that, and thank you to the Facebook group who who solved that problem for us. Sounds good. I think you're breaking up here. We'll talk soon here. My internet here is from the 90s, so thanks for the update. And I'll figure out some more stuff on the CCAN, and I'll tell you a date. But most likely probably be about 8 or 9 days. About the time you're moving the airplane, it's about the time I'm hoping the CCAN will be on the road. So.
Excellent. Perfect.
Oh, okay. Au revoir.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, so Rod's showing me here we officially sent the letter to Transport Canada.
Yeah.
So Rod, what did you send them?
So basically, I did an authorization for the car, or a request for authorization to replace the data plate with the proof of the previous data plates, which usually you don't have. So go down. And then I just wrote an authorization letter that I had to sign.
Well, I'm not going to just because it's Transport Canada documents and stuff. I'm not going to show you just because I don't want to cause any extra trouble. So you just have to take our word for it. Rod put up some documents here. So what we have here is a letter from me saying that Rod can act on my behalf. We got Rod sent the civil registry of DTD. Actually, I could show that. So yeah, what DTD was, and then all that fun stuff. The original bills of sale that I bought off Benoit, and then where Benoit bought it off from the Foundation Aerovision Quebec, and our letter saying the new registration.
Once we get authorization from the minister to reproduce the data plates, we reproduce them and attach them before further flight, obviously, but then we can get it re-registered officially.
So the airplane doesn't have to be serviceable to get.
No, it should no.
Okay, so that's a pretty good update. So that's pretty good. We got today's a good day. Like we got this. We got a place to work on the airplane. We got the taxiway, which was pretty cool. Rod submitted the paperwork finally for the data tags, which is cool. ADJ Projects has made us the new data tag. We're working on the Canadair one now. Then we get to make a custom one, the one by the door, if you remember.
Got all blueprints?
Yeah, we found the blueprint. Well, Rod found the blueprints. We just got to get that engine in the back of my truck.
Well, it's going electric tomorrow.
Oh, okay. So we'll send the Electra's going to go?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's good. So we'll put the engine in the Electra, and then I'm going to hit the road with Stella and the dog. Probably tomorrow night, or I got to be there for Friday. So maybe tomorrow night. Probably go to High Level, and then Red Deer in the morning. So that's kind of the plan. So it might be a quick episode for you guys tomorrow. Hope you like today's episode. The next couple days being traveling and Red Deer with really crappier internet than Yellowknife. Episodes might be a little bit more interesting, but we'll see. And thank you for joining us today. Rod, you want to say goodbye?
Yeah.
Brad.
What?
Brad, what year is that?
1986. I don't know. I'm still in 1986.
Well, that's still 1 year newer than Back to the Future. That was 1985, I think. So we'll get our DeLoreans and we'll see you in the future. And yeah, we'll see you tomorrow.